I do a little bit, yeah.
I couldn't help myself. Last time we were on stage, you couldn't talk a lot about the movie. You did give a little bit, it's a musical. And I have to say, congratulations.
Thank you very much, thank you.
Since then there's been an enormous press with Elton John. You have done duets with Elton John.
I know, surreal, eh? Very strange.
You even have a soundtrack that's all you singing.
Yes, yeah.
You learned how to play the piano.
No. Sort of-ish.
Where do you, and I know that you have an affinity for Elton, you have an affinity for Elton's music. Where do you begin basically playing one of your superheroes?
I don't know. I mean, I think as with any role, you have to fall in love with the person you're playing. Even I'm sure Josh would agree, even if you're playing a real villain, you have to, the great thing about Thanos was that he's got a perspective, he's got a point of view. So although he's diabolical and dreadful, God, it sounds like I'm saying Elton's diabolical and dreadful.
I have heard you call him naughty, but none of those other things.
He is very naughty, yeah. I think it starts from a place where you essentially have to fall in love with the person you're playing, so that every moment that you have to live and breathe feels personal and true and real to you. So I spent time with him. I spent a lot of time in studio learning kind of, what makes him tick musically. And honestly, it's just been the most creatively rewarding, satisfying experience of my life, really. Honestly, I've been so lucky to have such special and different opportunities in my 20s as an actor. But this really has just been special, and I've loved it, and I'm so proud of the movie. I really, really am.
And it was the first time that you had to shave off all your hair?
Yeah, so they did unspeakable things to my hair. But
it looked great on screen.
It was great, yeah. We painted this sort of gap into my teeth, and we beefed out my eyebrows, and it meant that in the morning when I, was ready to go to set, you kind of look in the mirror and you don't feel like you feel like someone else. And as an actor, that's really creatively exciting. Yeah.
I love it. Well, was there anything as a performer in particular that you are proud of in this role?
I mean, lots of things. I mean, for me, I love to sing. I did that movie Sing a few years ago, and we're working on another one, and so singing's been a part of my life for a while, but I loved exploring all of the music. But there are so many elements of it that I'm proud of. The studio were really supportive in allowing us to make a movie that puts Elton's sexuality front and center, doesn't shy away from his difficulties, which are well documented. So I feel like it's a movie that has a certain amount of integrity. It's not compromised by its, Elton has a very wide fan base, but I don't feel like at any point it turned into the commercial nature of the endeavor never compromised the artistic side of it, I feel, which means that, there's a ceiling on what it will make at the box office, but it also means that it's a movie that I think has integrity. Yeah. So I'm proud of that.
So I know